What is up, everybody? My name is Advance, and this is Advance Sports Talk. Alright, so we are in NFL Week 10. Oh man, so yeah, it's been a lot of upsets this week. Some teams bounced back, some teams found a new starting quarterback, and there's a lot that I need to talk about on the primetime side of things. But we're gonna save that for the primetime breakdown. All right, so let's start this off with the Baltimore Ravens versus the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams currently tied at 4-5 now. Of course, after the Ravens beat the Vikings 27-19. Man, yeah, Vikings jumped out early on them. What was it, 7-0 with the Aaron Jones touchdown. Then the Ravens kicked the field goal. Then the Vikings kicked the field goal. Then the Ravens kicked 2 more field goals before halftime. What was that? So that was 12-10 at halftime, which is crazy. Then the Ravens kicked another field goal coming out of halftime. Change of possession, got the ball back. Justice Hill touchdown after they drove down to the 1-yard line. Vikings kicked another field goal. Mark Andrews passing touchdown. Okay, all right. And Jalen Naylor had a touchdown. The Vikings couldn't get the ball back. So, yeah. Ravens ended up winning 27-19. So, where they started at 1-5, they are actually on trajectory to actually get the top position in the AFC North back. But we're going to look at the standings breakdown another time. Let's see. Lamar Jackson, 17 for 29, 176 yards passing, 1 touchdown. JJ McCarthy, 20 for 42, 248 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Derrick Henry, 20 carries for 75 yards. Aaron Jones, 9 carries for 47 yards and 1 touchdown. Zay Flowers, 4 receptions for 75 yards. Jalen Naylor, 5 receptions for 124 yards and 1 touchdown. Is he a rookie? I believe he is. No, he's 26, so he's been there for a minute. So, hey, good on him. Yeah, so Ravens won 27-19. Next, the New England Patriots versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, what can we say about this game? Drake! Oh, man. Yeah, so, yeah, I already did a breakdown of this game on Buck Dynasty, but Bucks jumped out early, 7-0. Then defense held the Patriots to 0 points till the end of the first quarter, where Kyle Williams got his first touchdown. No, he got the only touchdown. He got his only touchdown that game. All right. Then Bucks kicked the field goal, so it was 10-7 going into for the majority of the second quarter, until right before going into halftime, with Stephon Diggs catching the second Patriots touchdown, and then they went up 14-10. Then immediately coming out of halftime, TreVeyon Henderson breaks off on a 55-yard touchdown run and wins. I mean, no, he gets the so now they're up 21-10. Tampa Bay gets a touchdown with Tej Johnson. Tries to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Misses the 2-point conversion. So now we're sitting at 16-21. 21-16, I mean. Then TreVeyon Henderson gets his second touchdown, which would be the Patriots' 4th touchdown at the end of the 4th quarter. So, with them talking about the Bucks defense, they kept this game competitive, and they gave the offense every chance in the world to catch up, and the score reflects that. After getting our final touchdown at the end of at the very end of the fourth quarter, with 33 seconds left in the game, really. So Patriots ended up winning 28-23. Yeah. What it all boils down to is you can't have offensive linemen standing around watching their guy get sacked, and you can't. Yeah. Team just the offensive line just has to get healthy so that the Bucs can find that running game. But hey, good on the Patriots. They are once again maintaining that first place position in the AFC East. Yeah, they are. Yeah, and the Bills are falling. They 2 games behind them. So, all right. Next, we got the Atlanta Falcons versus the Indianapolis Colts. This was the actually, I should have did this game first because this was the international series that started at 9. So yeah, Colts beat the Falcons 31-25. Let's see what happened. Oh yeah, Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor went off on this game. Yeah, he had 32 carries for 244 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's crazy. Michael Penix was 12 for 28 for 177 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Daniel Jones, 19 for 26, 255 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bijan Robinson, 17 carries for 84 yards. Drake London, 6 receptions for 104 yards. Alec Pierce, 4 receptions for 84 yards. All right. So yeah, in this, yeah, it's looking like the Colts was in control. No, they was going back and forth actually, but yeah, the Colts actually they tied it up and it ended up going into overtime. Okay, and the Colts ended up getting the final touchdown with Jonathan Taylor. So, yeah. Overtime definitely padded those stats. Next, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Houston Texans. Texans beat the Jaguars 36-29. Now, despite losing, the Jaguars put up 29 points. So, yeah, that's saying something. Actually, it looks like the Jaguars was actually in control of the game. It was 29-10 going into the fourth quarter. And Houston just went off. Yeah, passing touchdown. What was it? Jaden Higgins, Dalton Schultz, Davis Mills. Wait a minute, Davis Mills was playing? Oh man, that's crazy. That's funny. And then a defensive fumble returned for a touchdown. They scored 26 points in the fourth quarter. That's unheard of. No, wait, no, let me take that back. We got to go back to that Falcons game. No, not Falcons. The Cardinals game earlier this season. The Cardinals versus the Titans. That was crazy. Let's see. Trevor Lawrence, 13 for 23, 58 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Davis Mills, 27 for 45, 292 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Travis Etienne, 58 yards rushing. Did I say rushing or passing for those quarterbacks? I'm sorry, 298 passing. In any case, Travis Etienne, 58 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Woody Marks, 63 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Parker Washington had three receptions for 33 yards, 1 touchdown. Nico Collins, 7 receptions for 136 yards passing. That's crazy. Usually they put the leaders as the ones that got the touchdowns, regardless of who scored over top or who got more yards. But oh well, hey, they put Nico up front. Texans won 36-29. Next, Cleveland Browns versus the New York Jets. Yeah, this was a toss up at best. Both have really good defenses, but Jets ended up beating the Browns 27-10. I'm sorry, 27-20. Sorry, had to give y'all a little bit of credit. The only real standout here was Breece Hall, 21 carries for 83 yards. And Arian Smith has 0. Did they pass the ball at all? Oh, okay. Yeah, Breece Hall led the Jets in rushing and receiving. Oh my God, that's funny. I haven't seen that in a minute. Yeah. Jets beat the Browns 27-20. Next, we got the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. Very low scoring game. Yeah, Saints beat the Panthers 17-7. Let's see if there's any. Let's see. Tyler Shugg, 19 for 27, 282 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Bryce Young, 17 for 25, 124, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Alvin Kamara, 22 carries for 83 yards. Rico Dowdle, 18 for 53 and 1 touchdown. Oh man, so it's funny because when he scored the touchdown, he lined up like he was getting ready to do the hip thrust, and then he just ran off. So you already know. Yeah, the ref had his hand on his hip like. Oh man, that was hilarious. Let's see, Chris Olave, 5 receptions for 104 yards and 1 touchdown. Yeah, so once again, when these teams are facing each other, these low-level teams, it's really a toss-up. It's a game that either could win. But like I said, Panthers have been playing tough. New Orleans, I can't really say. Actually, the Panthers probably should have won that game, but yeah, nevertheless. Let's see, Jawan Johnson. 4 receptions for 92 yards. Actually, no, let me take that back. The Saints still got some offensive talent on that team. They just... Hold on, Taysom Hill is still there? Oh, they made him a tight end. He's officially a tight end. It was like, no, none of this quarterback back and forth nonsense. Oh, man. But no, they had him in on a few series, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I thought he had been moved on, but guess not. Yeah. Saints won 17-7. Next, the New York Giants versus the Chicago Bears. And man, the Bears beat the Giants 24-20, resulting in the Giants coach being fired unceremoniously. Hold on. Yeah, Mike Kafka is the internet coach, but yeah, Brian Daboll got fired earlier in the week. Yeah, crazy. Next, we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins. Okay, I'm glad. It's looking like the Dolphins had actually came back together and showed some cohesion. They ended up beating the Bills 30-13. Yeah, hold on. Let me take a look at Buffalo's schedule real quick, because they that's right, they lost to the Patriots and they lost to the Falcons back to back. That's not good. They beat the Panthers and then they beat the Chiefs, but then lost to the Dolphins. It's questionable. And the Bucks play them next week. Can we get them? If it's a time to get the Bills, it's now. But yeah, nevertheless, we're gonna talk about this game. Yeah, Dolphins beat the Bills 30-13. Damn, it looks like they dominated. 18-0 going into fourth quarter. Man, the Bills was going through it. This is 28 for 40, 306 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Tua Tagovailoa 15 for 21, 173 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Devon A-Chain, the A-Train Jr. The true A-Train is Mike Allstott, but yeah. So 22 carries for 174 yards, 174 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle, 5 receptions, 84 yards, 1 touchdown. Okay. Yeah, Keon Coleman, 3 receptions, 46 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah, James Cook fumbled. Josh Allen fumbled. And yeah, this was a bad game for them. Well, hey, let's not to be a team to kick them when they down, but hey, we need a win next week. So, so yeah. All right, next we got the Arizona Cardinals versus the Seattle Seahawks, and man, nobody expected Sam Darnold to put up the numbers. The Sam Darnold-led Seahawks to put up the numbers that they put up this week. This season, actually. In fact, the last time I seen the Seahawks ball this far out of control was when Russell Wilson was in his prime. So, yeah. The Seahawks beat the Cardinals 44-22. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett, 22 for 44. Ironically, that's the same stats as the score. His passer rating is the same as the score. 22 for 44, 258 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Sam Darnold, 10 for 12, 178, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Zach Charbonnet, 14 carries, 83 yards, 1 touchdown. Trey McBride, 9 out of 13 receptions for 127 yards and 1 touchdown. And JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, 5 receptions for 93 yards and 1 touchdown. Damn. Yeah, so this performance from Jacoby Brissett in this game already got people wondering, should he be the starter going forward, even if Kyler Murray is healthy? So, yeah. He's been... He's not a bad quarterback. I keep trying to tell people this. Next, we got the LA Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers. Oh, Rams stomped them 42-26. Matt Stafford 24 for 36, 280 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, my mistake. Mac Jones 33 for 39, 319 yards passing and 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Okay, Mac, I see you. Kieran Williams, 73 yards carrying, 73 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Brian Robinson, 41 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Oh, is Christian McCaffrey hurt? Check the stats. No, he's not hurt. Brian Robinson just got more yards than him. More yards. Devontae Adams, 6 receptions for 77 yards and 1 touchdown. George Kittle caught 9 receptions out of 9 targets for 84 yards and 1 touchdown. All right. Yeah, so not a bad effort by the 49ers, but yeah, the Rams put up 42 points. It's hard to overcome a 42. It's hard to overcome a team that puts up 40 plus points. So there you go. And next, we got the Detroit Lions versus the Washington Commanders. So this is the reverse. This is the same scores when in the Arizona game. Lions beat the Commanders 44-22. I think this was the game that Trump was at too, where he was he was trying to do a speech on Veterans Day, saluting the veterans, and they were booing him. I'm gonna have to fact check that, but nevertheless, that's not for this channel. This channel was sports only, no politics. Yeah, there was no facet of this game where the Lions was ever out of control. So yeah, they're getting this stat breakdown. Jared Goff, 25 for 33, 320 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Marcus Mariota, 16 for 22 for 213 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 carries for 142 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Let's see. Jameson Williams, 6 receptions for 119 yards and 1 touchdown. Deebo Samuels, 4 receptions for 29 yards and 1 touchdown. So yeah, not much the Commanders could do after that. So, all right, so that's it for the Sunday games. Next, we got to do we're gonna do the primetime games, and man, let me tell you, it's gonna be fun doing those, to say the least. But put your comments in the comment section down below. How'd you feel about Sunday afternoon's games? Did your team win? Were there some wins that you didn't expect there? Have I yet to break down your team playing? Put your comments in the comment section down below. We're going to chop it up and start this conversation. My name is Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.